Let's talk quickly about Super Bowl. We'll have plenty of time for this between now and kickoff in Santa Clara. So everything will be in San Francisco, and then the game will be, well, what's it, 30, 40 miles south of the city on Super Bowl Sunday. And we've got a rematch from 11 years ago. That one went down to the wire. J-Bo, you talked about New England earlier. A very different way to win compared to what we saw from Seattle. But you said you can see a route or a way New England can win this game because they've got so many different parts of their game.
We got to understand that game we watched today was built on weather, environment. It's different, right? So the way it looked, it's not going to look like that when the setting is different. Okay, they got a guy who is probably number 2 for the MVP. Their quarterback, right? He can attack downfield. He's got weapons. They can run the ball. Their defense has gotten better. I could argue that their defense has been the best defense in the playoffs.
Right.
You know? So right now, this team matches up well. But you look at the attitude of the head coach. They're going to be ready for the moment. And Sue said it earlier when you asked him the question about the preparation. They got guys in there that have played Super Bowls. They got a head coach who's played and has been there. These guys are going to be ready for the moment.
Yeah,
that's different than Seattle.
That defense under Mike Vrabel, they allowed 3 points to the Chargers, 16 to the Texans. That was the most in the playoffs, but they had 5 takeaways in that game, so that balanced out. And just 7 tonight. I know weather played a part in that, and you wonder what Vrabel can muster up because he won 3 Super Bowls as a linebacker for the Patriots, and now here he is again. He's a coach of the year previously, and he's going to go up against Mike McDonald, but he's going to have something up his sleeve because he's such a proven coach, Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, without question. I'm not going to put either one of these coaches out, but especially not Vrabel, just because he has a history of winning and understanding how to win. And he's got a solid week and a half to almost 2 weeks to prepare for this team. I mean, they're going to have a great game plan for Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks.
Super Bowl is so much about handling the moments as well, isn't it, in terms of ridiculous questions from the likes of me for a week when they get into town.
No, but it's the truth, right? It's managing all of the expectations. It's busy, a lot going on. I've had a lot of friends playing Super Bowls, and, I was on injured reserve watching guys out there. You manage the day like it's a regular game, right? You get out there, when the ball's kicked, you're just on the field.
The key, in my opinion, is you try this week that they're leading into tomorrow to get all of the nonsense out of the way. And when I say nonsense, tickets, family requests, being able to prepare for certain things, traveling, all these different aspects, especially coming East Coast to West Coast. It's a lot of travel, a lot of different moving pieces. You're going to have meetings about all these on location, all these different pieces. Then you settle in, you have your game plan, but then you have to also travel. There's another circus that's going to happen again. The crazy questions on the Monday of the Super Bowl week. Tuesday, a day off. You can kind of see the city. Then Wednesday, it's like a normal week. You got to lock in and prepare and keep it as close as previously done as but we're all in the place of the city of where we're playing. We're not at home and then traveling on Saturday or Friday.
And J-Bo, one thing, with any Super Bowl, everything that happens in that game instantly becomes historic.
Yeah.
So what we've talked about with Darnold and his legacy, or Drake May is going to be the second youngest quarterback to ever play. He's just 23 years old. These games are instantly iconic.
Love these storylines. It'd be interesting what you're going to write and what your focus is going to be, because that's going to drive the narrative, right? What people put out there. But you're right. Now, both these quarterbacks have had to overcome challenges. They're in these situations. They're not the chosen one for this year. But yet the destiny will change immediately. And that's the pressure that they both have to handle.
Both first-time quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. Sue, when you were going to your first one, you're doing your work every day, every week. Did you sleep all right, or was you dreaming of what was coming down the road?
No, I slept great every single night.
Yes, you did. Cool as a cat.
If I don't get my sleep, I'm a cranky human.